Hey everyone, this is Ryan Gomez. I've just come out of a session where I was speaking to a group of individuals, absolutely motivated individuals who are focused, committed, disciplined to achieve their goals. And I speak about commitment a lot out there. And I have this model I've developed, the RG model. And look, I do a workshop over that, over a period, over a half a day or a full day workshop, where after speaking to individuals from all walks of life, all around the globe, on my radio segment over the last 8 to 9 years, and some of the traits they've developed to be able to achieve their goals, going through a lot of failures, yes, challenges, yes, to be able to achieve their success. And one thing I want to touch on is this thing called commitment. Commitment, commitment, commitment. A lot of individuals want all the success in life. They want all the accolades. They want all the goods in life, but do not want to commit themselves to anything. But yet they want all the success. They want to achieve some greatness. There's no shortcuts in life. You've got to commit yourself to your goals. You've got to commit yourself to your dream. You've heard this many times. But what does it take to commit yourself to something? How do you actually commit yourself to something? Number one is commitment is a choice. It's a choice. It's never the circumstances in life that determine the person we become, but rather the choices we make in life that determine the person we become. So again, commitment is a choice. It's a choice you have to take. There's always going to be circumstances around you. There's always going to be things happening around you. But if you have a goal in life, or you have that goal you want to achieve, you've got to commit yourself. Again, I say there's no shortcuts. You've got to commit yourself. So step one is it's a choice. It's a choice you have to make. Choices you make today will determine who you become 1, 2, 3 years from now. Two is, why is it that you want to commit yourself to this goal? What is it that you want from this, that you want to commit yourself to this goal? So you need to ask that question. Why? Why is it that you want to commit yourself? What are you going to get out of this? Is it really worth it? Well, if it's really worth it, you will put in the commitment. Again, it's a choice. And then why is it that you are committing yourself to your goal? What are you going to get out of it? You need to write down, what is it that you're going to get out of this? What is it that you want to achieve out of this? And that will then fuel you again to commit yourself to that. Now, a lot of this I'm talking about is not rocket science. You've heard it out there. People have, it's out there in books, in magazines, and in the media. Yes, but I'm just breaking it down in simple terms. So three is you've got to know what the end result is. Okay, if I'm going to make a choice, why is it that I'm making a choice to commit myself to this particular goal or this goal, a dream I want to achieve? Then you've got to ask, what is the end result? What is going to be the end result? The end result is going to be, I will achieve this, I will get this, this, this. So you got to again write it down. What is going to be the end result? See yourself at the end, achieve this goal. What is it going to change in your life? What are you going to become in your life? So again, is it worth the commitment? Then step 4 is you've got to be disciplined. I talk about discipline all the time. Now, discipline is the absolute key. When you've got to the 4th step, which is you've got to now be disciplined, you say, okay, this is what I want to achieve. I'm going to stay committed, focused. I see the end result. Now, I have to go through the discipline process. Discipline is the key. You've got to make a habit of being disciplined. People ask me, Ryan, you do all this other stuff out there. You do this. How do you find the time? Where do you find the time? How do you stay focused? How do you stay committed? It's all about discipline. To me, it's just going about my daily business, day in, day out. Because I'm disciplined. I like to say I'm disciplined. Because every night when I go to bed, I will always have to-do list and I'll write it down. I'll make sure that this is what I want to achieve, and I'll go through the list. A lot of times I don't hit that, but 80% of the time, or 80% what I have on my list, I am achieving. And so discipline, again, it's a habit. You've got to discipline yourself. If you don't discipline yourself, you're not going to commit yourself to anything. You're not going to commit yourself to anything. I like to take the different approach of, don't make a to-do list. When I started, I said, the to-do list was so big that sometimes I didn't even get through half that list. I had a don't do list. And your don't do list leads to your to become list. You get what I mean? So some of the things I needed to stop doing or don't do was things like, Ryan, don't procrastinate. Don't waste time here. Come on, is this really worth it? You've got a goal. You've got some goals. You need to really work on that and discipline yourself. Ryan, don't do just don't lie in bed and just think about, I have to do this, I have to do that. Get up and start doing something. Take action. So you get what I mean. A don't do list. Then you've got to go through the process. And while you're doing this, while I give you these 4 steps and you're doing it to commit yourself to your goal and your dream, you will start to see that, hey, you know what? A lot of times there's a lot of failures that go through that at the start. Now, this is the time where you find your support group or find those individuals that you'd like to have conversations with, who will raise you up and will build you up and motivate you and inspire you and help you with your self-esteem. You don't want to associate yourself with people that will drag you down and say, hey, you know what, you're no good. It's never going to happen. The dream stealers I talk about. So find that group of people. Find those individuals that will mentor you, will help you, will guide you, will motivate you. That way you will stay committed and you'll go through those steps. And it's very important to give yourself time as well. You've got to give yourself time for these things to happen. So be realistic when you set your goals. And so go through this. Very important. Just a quick video on commitment. I always say, greatness doesn't go on sale. Only cheap stuff goes on sale. Try walking into a showroom or Rolls-Royce showroom and ask that salesman to reduce that Rolls-Royce by 20%. See what they say. They're going to show you the door, right? So greatness doesn't go on sale. Only cheap stuff goes on sale. In that aspect, don't take shortcuts. You need to commit yourself. You need to be disciplined. Go through the steps of how you need to commit yourself. So I've given you just a quick rundown of how you commit yourself. I'm sure you will achieve what you want in life when you stay focused, stay committed, and discipline yourself. This is Ryan Gomez signing off for now. Bye.